Yes, sir. Sir, very happy morning to all, happy afternoon to all, and happy evening to all. Sir, this is a video which is explaining what are the 5 parts for the subject taxation. In the last video, I have uploaded the advanced accounting. This is how we are going to study the subject direct tax and indirect tax for the coming May examination. And both the subjects are very important for the coming May because of the amendment. My dear lovable students, with regard to direct tax, this is how we are going to learn. Part A is salary, house property, and PGBP read with TDS, TCS and advance tax. There itself we will complete the TDS, TCS and advance tax. You know, salary will come for nearly 5 to 7 mark in exam. The same weightage is there for house property also 5 to 7 mark, and PGBP, TDS, TCS and advance tax is nearly like a 10 to 15 mark area for examination. Then the second part we will be focusing on IFOS and capital gain, because these two are connected topic which is talking about the capital asset, my dear lovable students. Then we'll be start with the part number M, which is clubbing of income, set off and carry forward, and chapter 6A deduction. These are, before we do the computation of total income, we should be very clearly aware of the clubbing of income, set off and carry forward, and chapter 6A deduction. Then only we will be talking about the basics of income tax, the tax rate, and residential status, how to compute the residential status, and the scope of total income, which is section 5, my dear lovable students. Once we done all this, my dear lovable students, we are supposed to do computation of total income and the filing return of income. We have to calculate the total income and we have to file the return of income. This is how we are going to upload our classes in the virtuals, and we are going to learn as part by part by part. What is with regard to indirect tax is the question. Even the subject IDT also we have classified into 5 category. Part number 1 is basics part, which is supply, tax rate for composite and mixed supply, levy and collection of CGST, which is section 9 and also section 5, and the composition levy section 10. And in part number N, we are exclusively talking about exemption, because that is only one section, section 11, but we are having lot of exemptions are there. That will be very useful to solve the computation of GST payable, my dear lovable students. Then part M, a very important part according to me, tax invoice, debit note and credit note, time of supply, value of supply and place of supply. Then part C, registration and ITC, before we end up. And the last part, 5th part, is procedural aspects such as filing return, TDS and TCS, carrying of e-way bill, and payment of tax provision. This is the classification of the IDT we have made. If you see our virtuals, even in the app also we are uploading the classes like this. Now the IDT is fully ready for you. If you are subscribing, sir, both tax subject, now itself you can start viewing the IDT. All the parts are available. Sir, is it fresh recording? Yes, it is fresh recording. We will be separately uploading the amendment, sir, what is applicable for the May. And surely DT is pakka fresh recording, my dear lovable students, sir, which I am going to start from Feb 3rd onwards. So if you want to get the classes for IDT or DT alone, individual subject wise, it is available, or both DT and IDT combo, that is also available, my dear lovable students. Or if you want to make the G1 as a whole, that is also available from our side. For the class information, you can get into our site and you can, sir, get the classes. So when you are studying like this as part by part, then you can revise on a proportionate basis, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, and 20%. A good mark in tax is really important to get good articleship and also to carry our profession to next level, that is at CA final level. So we will together make it an exemption. That's what my target is all about. you can start studying now itself, because we are having next 3 months a very important 3 months, sir, which is February, March and April. Try to complete all the classes. Try to complete all the classes at least within 2.5 months. Then last 15-20 days we can make a revision one time properly, RTP, MTP and all. That will really make, sir, get a very good exemption in the coming examination. If you are having any doubt, furthermore doubts, you can contact our virtual teams, or you can put it as a comment also. I will reply to you. I am wishing you all the very best. DT classes will start upload from Feb 3rd onwards with the newly amended material, which is pakka applicable for the May examination. That's what the update from our side. Sir, will connect to you with another useful video. Till that, thank you. Bye bye from ANM.